Hi, you're watching Heidi's channel from physique Fitness. Today's advice is about good fats and bad fats, the ones you should incorporate in your diet and the ones you need to minimize in your diet. First, you need to understand the good fats, which are the monounsaturated and polyunsaturated, and then the bad fats, which will be as the saturated fats. You can see these if you read food labels. They're on the back of the fats. Some of them have them detailed on there, giving you those 3 fats, and you can see which ones you're getting more of in those foods. First, we'll go through all the bad fats. When you're having these bad fats, you need to minimize these, not completely take them out, because they do help fight the bacteria in the body and keeping the immune system going, but you need to just minimize them, because having too much of them only contributes to high weight gain and really putting that visceral fat into the body. Okay, so let's see, the first things that you need to take out will be all the fast food that you eat from outside. Okay, these are all anything that's fried, deep fried, all these kind of foods need to be taken out because they're in the hydrogenated oil, which you need to completely remove because they're like the trans fatty acids and they are not great for the body in any way. So those are the kind of fats that you want to kind of eliminate from the diet completely if you can get them out, and only have as once in a while as a treat, which would be something like every maybe 1 to 2 months that you want to put into your diet. Okay, moving on to the next one. You want to remove all the sugary snacks, anything that has a long shelf life that you'll find when you have these cakes and sweets and pastries, anything made with high levels of butter in them, it's got high levels of oil, creams, anything like that. You want to also take those completely away from your diet. Okay, those are the ones that you can only have as a treat once in a while if you really feel like you need the energy, low levels of sugar in the body, and you just sort of need to just bump up the energy. Then it's good to have one of those once in a while within a week or so, just trying to put that into your diet, but just trying to, like I said, minimize it, but you don't need to completely take those out, so it's still nice to have a little treat once in a while. And lastly, another one which again needs to be removed from your diet or really minimize, because these fats, these are the ones that you're probably more likely to be unaware of, and this is frozen food. There are types of frozen food which you might think is very normal, like you might go for potatoes, you might go for fish. Fish is more likely to be battered. You know, certain vegetables that you'll get in frozen food you need to be aware of, because to keep the long life it's also coated in some form of butter or oils to keep that long life. And if you read the fat content of the back of those, and they're usually very high according to the per portion, and if you had it in a natural form, so if you had a potato that's frozen and you look at it in its natural form, you'll see the difference in the percentage of fat there, very high for the frozen, and you'll find it that there's practically hardly any fat when it comes to the actual natural source. So there's something that you want to eliminate from your diet and go for the more fresh foods rather than the frozen foods. When it comes to the fats that you want to incorporate into your diet, they're the ones that are more naturally high in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. So the things that you want to eat will be things like nuts, seeds, you've got your red meat, eggs, you've got fish, and then going into your dairy food as well. So if you're having a bit of cheese, yogurt, milk, these are more naturally high in those sources of fats, which are also good for you. Okay, and one thing when it comes to oils, cooking oils, I mean, you'll hear a lot about the certain cooking oils you shouldn't be using. This is fatty, this is too, you know, the ones that you should and shouldn't use. And the most common one is to use is olive oil, but you can use other forms of oil. Okay, it doesn't have to be just olive oil. Okay, you've got other sunflower oil, you've got rapeseed oil. You can still cook in sesame oil, peanut oil. There's nothing wrong with cooking in these different oils. It's just the amount you use. You just got to limit it to when you're frying something, trying to keep it within a tablespoon or less when it comes to cooking in these oils. But all those oils are still good for you, but you just have to keep a little bit of oil into your food and not fry them and deep fry your food into all these oils. I hope this helps most of you out, and hopefully you'll be able to understand those food labels and you can actually compare the fats and see between the different foods that you eat which ones are more healthy for you and which ones are the wrong choice. But for more videos, check out physiquefitness.co.uk. Take care for now. Bye bye.